Hello there.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we are late to the party in the first panel for the Suicide Squad. James Gunn's Suicide Squad has just ended, and they were about to drop a behind-the-scenes featurette, so we figured, let's do a reaction to it.
Yeah, I am looking forward to seeing what we have in store for this behind the scenes. Now, granted, it's not a trailer, but at the same time, we do get to see them kind of in action as the characters, and I'm so excited because the way that the actors were in the panel, they were talking about how there was so much positivity, so like it was relaxed, everybody got along on the set, which in turn they can take that fun and it can project into the movie as they're making it. So I'm 100% on board with this new Suicide Squad.
And we did get a roll call during that panel that showed who everybody was playing. There's a whole bevy of characters in this. So excited for it, but let's see them in their element in this sneak peek now.
I think it's going to surprise people.
You kind of sit there and go, how did they do that?
It's going to be different from any superhero movie ever made.
Woo! Poke out, man.
There's no one better in the world to direct the Suicide Squad.
I love that.
Than James Gunn.
I was excited with an opportunity to be able to do the Suicide Squad in the way it could be done from my point of view.
This one is completely unique. This is a gritty 1970s war movie combined with the brilliance of James Gunn's characters and comedy.
Little boomerangs.
You need your director to set the vibe.
The Suicide Squad is just a
Where are they going
twisted
now?
fantasy of characters.
Within each of their characters, there's a certain beauty. With
there's the
some of them are just pretty crappy through and through.
Be like a douchey Captain America.
The guy who believes in peace at any cost, no matter how many people he needs to kill along the way.
There you go.
Been there before.
I got it.
Don't ever settle back like you think you know where this is going, because you don't.
As soon as you have some
Hell
sense
yeah.
about what's about to happen next, James comes in.
Yeah, I love that stunt work.
Exploding genitals, heads, arms, legs.
It's like a big, massive
Hell yeah.
graphic novel brought to life.
This is by far the biggest movie I've ever made.
Woo! Look at that.
King Shark too.
You know what to expect.
Don't get too attached.
This has been truly the greatest, most
There he is.
exciting
A little
journey
bit
of my
of
life
thinking.
making this film.
Cut. That was great.
Hell yeah. Only in theaters. That's so exciting. So
2021.
you could feel the fun. You could feel the energy just from the behind the scenes. But yeah, getting all those characters together. I mean, the stunt work, the practical effects, the explosions. I love that effect, essentially, when you're pulling a person using like the ripcord that pulls them back. But I especially love it when it's a group of people all blowing away at the same time. For me, that's like the badass part of movies, because that's growing up. What I always loved seeing was like the stunt actors at like the gun fighting at like the OK Corral or Old Tucson. You have these stunt men going and just falling and blowing up and doing the crazy things I always wanted to do as a kid, and they're doing it here.
I do love that too, because I remember as a kid as well, like playing with the friends in the neighborhood, and we would like we had like inflatable, like those inflatable bed things, and we would pretend and we would put them down and stuff, and then like we'd be like the superheroes, and like you push somebody, you kind of have to throw yourself back, because obviously we don't have the the money or the things to rig yourself to it, but we did that as a kid. We would just like, if you hit us, we would fall back and we fall onto the things. So it's a lot of fun. So to see a little bit of a behind the scenes of what's going on. It looks like a very small, of course, portion of it, obviously, because it looks like they're in the same area. But I am looking forward to seeing what we have in store for James Gunn's Suicide Squad.
The jungle warfare, there's plenty of it, so it does feel different settings, and that's what they need to do with these movies. And that's what I love about the Suicide Squad, is everybody's kind of interchangeable when it comes to these movies, whether it's going to be the directors, it's going to be the actors, the characters. Sure, you can have some constants that flow through from the first one to the next one, but it feels like something completely different, which is a good thing, because you could set a precedence for this series in the future to feel completely different from one to the next. Something very similar to what Doctor Who attempts to do, and you've got Peter Capaldi in the Suicide Squad as a thinker.
As a huge fan of Doctor Who, I am so excited and so happy for Peter Capaldi, and I can't wait to see them to show a little bit more of him. Now, they did do the roll call video. You could kind of see him in his characters with the plugs and stuff. So I am looking forward to seeing him in the movie.
There was only one quick shot too of him, which kind of scares me because I don't see him really anywhere else. But again, if he's the brains behind it.
Yeah, but also like they just showed like a small portion of it, because all it is jungle, and it looks like it's kind of in the same scene. I also love the fact when James Gunn was talking about how Peacemakers, John Cena's character, how he wants to go in and do peace no matter what. And that reminds me of James Gunn's, because he's done a character like that before a little bit in Super with Rainn Wilson, where he goes and he does
the Crimson Ranch.
Yeah, where he goes and he tries to, you know, make peace, but he does it in very vulgar and violent ways. And so that kind of reminds me of that. So I'm like, oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, that does feel very, very familiar. And yeah, getting all those characters. Steve Agee as King Shark. I'm so excited, especially just because we're going through Harley Quinn right now for reactions, available on our channel now. And King Shark, of course, is Ron Funches is one of our favorite characters. So seeing another version of King Shark, and it's Steve Agee to boot. So I'm excited to see how all these characters play against each other. Of course, Pete Davidson. You've got Charles Minor himself in there as well as one of the members of the Suicide Squad. But yeah, really looking forward to Viola Davis is back. She's
a powerhouse, man.
Oh yeah,
I'm so excited too.
I'm glad they didn't just like ditch it and recast. You know, it's
she was one of my favorite parts about the other movie too, because when she was there, I was like, man, she is Amanda Waller. So I'm excited.
And it's funny because Jai Courtney, I was never really a huge fan of Jai Courtney just in terms of the movies or the characters he portrayed. But damn it, did I love Captain Boomerang, and seeing those lit up boomerangs as he's checking them. I can't wait for those scenes. I hope everyone gets a moment. David as Polka Dot Man. I hope he gets a I want everyone to kind of get a badass moment without just offing one all super quick. But usually that's the case when it comes to Suicide Squad. But either way, thank you guys for watching our reaction to the sneak peek behind the scenes for the Suicide Squad. What did you think? Let us know down in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going on our Patreon. Again, check out those reactions to the Harley Quinn series. We're going through season 1, now available on our channel. Thank you guys so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over. Bye.